Because of coronavirus, you are going to be quarantined, but you have a choice. Do you A, quarantine with your wife and child, or B?
B.
Do you know what? We've watched that clip, must be a dozen times, if not more, and it always just cracks us up. I mean, B. Anyway, welcome back to Carefree Caravanning, everybody, and hope you are well. We are now day 11 of the lockdown. Hope you're still sane and keeping going.
Yeah, I hope you're all safe and well. We've just done this little compilation of jokes. We asked you to send in some jokes in this
Didn't disappoint, did they?
time of darkness to bring a little ray of sunshine, and like he said, you haven't disappointed.
Not at all.
So a huge thank you to everyone who has contributed.
Absolutely.
And I think we'll...
Yeah, but can we just say, if we don't show your video, you know why. Obviously, you know, it's a family channel.
We did want it kept clean, and we weren't talking about antibacterial spray. So
anyway, we hope you enjoyed this compilation. And again, as Michelle said, thank you everybody who sent in. I know a few of you struggled to get because of the size of it, but we managed to get there, we believe, in the end anyway. So,
yes.
Hope you enjoy them. Let's roll.
Let the camera roll.
Absolutely.
Hi, I'm Tori and I'm from Norfolk. I have a nice joke to tell. So this girl is on her friend's computer and she asks, "What's the password of your computer?" And her friend turns around and says, "Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs." And her friend goes, "Why is it so long?" And she says, "The computer told me it had to be 8 characters long." Thank you.
Hi Keith and Michelle, it's Ashley from Northampton. I love the fact that you're doing this to keep spirits up. I think everyone knows, being a Star Wars fan myself, my son Luke was extremely pleased that I named him after a Star Wars character. My daughter, Chewbacca, not so happy.
Hi Keith and Michelle, just a bit more news. We heard recently that John Travolta has been suffering with symptoms of the coronavirus, which is a shame, but he's been tested and it turns out it's just Saturday Night Fever.
Hi, I'm Bob, Bob Mackay. My wife has got Mackay Pet Supplies, and I know quite a few of you. So here's a little joke for you. Guys walking along the beach one day, saw this lantern line, lifted it up and says, "Surely not." Gave it a rub, out pops a genie. Stretching, genie says, "Oh, thank God, I've been in there 400 years and I'm really, really tired." He says, "Oh, shattered." He says, "But I'll give you a wish." The guy says, "I thought it was 3 wishes." He says, "I told you I'm tired, I'll give you 1 wish." Guy went, "Right." He says, "I stay away up in the north of Scotland and I love driving and I'd like to drive down to the South of England. Can you make my own personal motorway right all the way down?" The genie says, No, too much, I'm too tired, I really am tired." The guy says, "Well, can you make me understand women?" The genie went, Do you want a 2-lane motorway or a 3-lane motorway?" Thank you.
Hi Carefree Caravanners, my name's Carla, I'm from Dubai. Hi Keith and Michelle, love your channel. Couple of jokes today just to cheer you guys up. Knock knock, who's there? Lettuce. Lettuce who? Let us in, it's cold out here.
Hi both, Chris and Sam from Grantham. What do you call a fish with no eyes? Thank you.
Hi Keith and Michelle, my name is Theo and here is my joke. Where do cows go on Friday nights? They go to the movies.
Hi everyone, This is from Lee in Suffolk. He said, just to remind you all, don't forget to clap for the Hermes drivers and the Amazon drivers, clapping tomorrow between 6 a.m. and 8 p.m.
There was a group of adults who were taking a computer science course at a community college, and after a few weeks of classes, the professor decided to have some fun one day as a little learning activity, and he divided them by sex, and he put the men on one side of the room, women on the other side of the room. He said, I want you all to do a project for the next 10 minutes, and I want you to determine what gender computers ought to be. And so they deliberated, and so finally, here come the men. They voted unanimously that computers should be referred to in the feminine gender. And so the professor said, all right, share with me your points. They had 4 points. They said, the reason why computers should be spoken of in the feminine gender is because no one but their creator understands their internal logic. The second reason is because when computers communicate with each other, they speak in code language that only they and experts can understand. The third reason is because every mistake you make is stored on their hard drive for later retrieval. The fourth reason, these men said, because as soon as you commit to one, you find yourself spending half your paycheck on accessorizing it. Now, but oh, don't laugh too hard, because the women had the last word on this subject. The women voted unanimously. Computers must be in the masculine gender. Why? As they gave their report, they said, first of all, in order to get their attention, you have to turn them on. Secondly, they have a lot of data but still can't think for themselves. Thirdly, they're supposed to help you solve problems, but half the time they are the problem. And the final reason they gave was because as soon as you commit to one, you realize that if you'd waited a little longer, you could have gotten a better model.
Hi, Caravan Bully here. Hello, Carefree Caravanning. Here is a joke for you. Pat and his wife are up in the bedroom. Don't worry, it's clean. Pat and his wife are up in the bedroom and they're lying in bed, and next door's dog is barking and annoying them. So this goes on night after night after night, and Pat says to his wife, he says, do you know what? He says, I'm really getting fed up with this. And she says, yeah, me too. He says, right, I'm going to do something about it. And she says, what are you going to do about it? I'll be back in 5 minutes, he said. So he goes away down the stairs. 5 minutes later, he comes back up. And she says, what did you do? He says, I've put the dog into our garden and we'll see how they like it.
Hi Keith and Michelle.
Did you know that French fries weren't actually fried in France?
Oh really?
Yeah, they were fried in Greece.
Hi Keith and Michelle, it's Ashley here. Key worker in the fire service, the wife's an intensive care nurse, so we really applaud the fact that you're trying to bring a bit of joy to what is quite a terrible situation. Here's my joke, and I apologise in advance. So people say I'd never get over my obsession with Phil Collins. But take a look at me now.
Right. I, for one, was sad to hear that Boris had COVID-19. Not sure who he will be briefing as deputy yet. Here's a sobering thought, though. If Labour had got in, huge sigh of relief right there, and Corbyn had contracted the virus, right now Diane Abbott could be in charge of the country, briefing the country on COVID-26.
Morning, Keith and Michelle. Have you noticed that Caravan and Motorhome Club wardens are always walking around with a smile on their face? We've worked out why. Well, their job is never intense.
Hi Carefree Caravanning fans, I'm Colin Rimmer, Caravan Advisor to the rich and famous. The dock manager was walking along the quayside when he saw a group of men standing round and a guy on the floor rolling round in agony holding his stomach. So he went up to him and he said, "What's the matter with him?" And the guy said, "He wants to go to the toilet." He said, "Well, why doesn't he go?" He said, "What, in his lunch hour?"
So I am currently stuck in quarantine with my husband. I'm sure everyone is getting very bored being stuck in. Although my husband was really complimentary to me today. He said out of all my body parts, he feels like my eyes are probably in the best shape. I said, why? He said, because you at least do 1,000 eye rolls a day.
Hi Keith, hi Michelle, anybody else that's watching. My name is Howard B. I'm living up here in Stalybridge, Cheshire, and just want to say hi to everybody and look forward to the meetup later in the year. We're just kind of trying to keep busy here with the, we're obviously stuck in with the coronavirus. I've been doing a lot of reading recently, and I've got a book at the moment I'm reading, The History of Glue. Yeah, I can't put it down.
Last week I went to join the gym, and the trainer said to me, "Well, what do you want to get out of this?" I said, "Well, I want to be able to touch my toes." He said, "Well, how flexible are you?" I said, "Well, I can do Tuesdays and Fridays."
Hello, Ven here. My contribution to Keith and Michelle's lightening the mood joking time. Here we go. I think I've repeated this anyway. My neighbours build boats. I said, times must be hard for you working from home, and I'm working from home too. And they said, no, sales are through the roof. Well, I had a giggle anyway. Hope you like it. Don't do videos normally, but there you go. Cheers for now. Hope everyone's well. Bye.
Hi Keith and Michelle.
I hate static caravans.
Really? Why?
Every time I put my key in the door, my hair stands up.
If you think swimming with dolphins is expensive, I went with sharks. It cost me an arm and a leg.
Hi Keith, Michelle and everybody else. My daughter got married last year, and I was just thinking the other day, remembering back, we went down one weekend, I said to her, I said, have you got a newspaper? A newspaper? Yeah, I said, have you got a newspaper? So she says to me, Dad, we don't use newspapers, technology. We use technology here. You know, you've got to get up to date with it, Dad. So, mind you, she wasn't too happy when I used a brand new iPad to swap flies. See ya.
Kia ora, Keith and Michelle. Craig and Wendy here from Rotorua, New Zealand. We're currently in lockdown, as the rest of the world pretty much is. We've had enough. We've done a runner. We've taken off to the caravan. We're sick of being at home. We've made it to the front yard in one piece without being arrested. Now we're enjoying our lunch. All the best to everyone around the world.
This one is from Jenny in Suffolk. Thanks, Jenny. If you get an email from the Department of Health saying don't eat tinned meat, just ignore it. It's spam.
Sandra and I went out to the pictures the other night, and we was there's a couple in front of us and they just wouldn't stop talking. So, whacked him on the back of the head. Yeah. Sandra looked at me. Man, everybody else in the queue did as well.
Well, hello there, and hello Keith and Michelle, and I think what a brilliant idea this is to get people in the caravan world laughing. I'm looking forward to hearing some of these jokes that's going to come on. But I mentioned to my wife Carol, who subscribes to your channel on YouTube and things like that, and she says, oh, what a great idea it would be if you sang a wee tune. So I decided I'm going to sing Bonnie with Jenny McCall for you guys in the caravan, a wee caravan session, since that's what we do, we're caravanners, motorhomers, whatever, tenters, I don't know. I'm going to have a wee refreshment while I'm doing it as well. As you do. I'm not like Keith there with a big box of sweeties in the background there and always munching away. You notice that? So Michelle doesn't recognise it, but she notices it, she notices these things. So do I, because my mouth's watering watching eating all the frothy bananas and foamy shrimpy things. They're absolutely beautiful. So I thought, me being from Scotland, I'm going to sing a wee tune called Bonnie Jenny McCall. So here it is, Bonnie with Jenny McCall. A fine wee lass, a bonnie wee lass, is Bonnie with Jenny McCall. I gave her my mother's engagement ring and a bonnie wee tartan shawl. I met her at Tawaden in the Cooperative Hall, and I was the best man, she was a belle of the ball. The very first time I met her, she was awfully shy. The rain kept pouring in and she was happy, so was I. And then we ran for shelter, sure, and landed upstairs. The rain kept pouring into my breeks, but I didn't care. But she's a fine wee lass, a bonny wee lass, is Bonnie with Jenny McCall. I gave her my mother's engagement ring and a bonny wee tartan shawl. I met her at Tawaden in the Cooperative Hall, and I was the best man, she was a belle of the ball. I knew I wed my Jeannie and my blessed bairnie Shree. So doctor sent a fine wee fella, he sits upon my knee. The wreck me holy terrors and they're never still for long. They sit and listen every night the while I sing the song. For she's a fine wee lass, a bonny wee lass, is Bonnie with Jenny McCall. I gave her my mother's engagement ring and a bonny wee tartan shawl. I met her at Tawaden in the Cooperative Hall, and I was the best man, she was a belle of the ball. She's a fine wee lass, a bonny wee lass, is Bonnie with Jenny McCall. I gave her my mother's engagement ring and a bonny wee tartan shawl. I met her at Tawaden in the Cooperative Hall, and I was the best man and she was a belle of the ball. So there you go, wee Bonnie Jenny McCall, and a wee mistake in there to boot, but who cares, it's live and it's just a bit of fun to keep our spirits high in this caravan or caravanless world that we live in at the moment. But hopefully that'll all change soon. So hopefully see you in your travels somewhere, and thanks for letting me do that, Keith and Michelle. Take care of yourselves, keep safe, and bye for now. Cheers.
Oh, absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, wasn't that?
Oh, it's absolutely superb, everyone. And thank you, Fraser, for finishing our little video clip compilation with that amazing little song.
Yeah.
So catchy, I can't stop singing it, can I?
I know, it's all around our house. Obviously, we want to thank each and every one of you who sent in, being video clips or even messages that we've read out. Thank you so much. You've certainly kept us busy for the last 3 or 4 days.
Yes,
And we've had such a lot of fun doing it. We've really had a chuckle
lots
in these dark times.
Yes. So thank you to all of you, and also once again a huge thank you to everyone out there, our key workers, our NHS staff, our emergency services, our delivery drivers, shop workers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every
single one of you.
Who I haven't mentioned as well. Thank you, all of you.
Yeah, I mean, they're obviously doing an amazing job. And obviously, if we just all stay indoors, do as we're told, just stay indoors. I know it's dark times and it's a little bit, what am I going to do tomorrow? I mean, I wash the car every day, don't I? I'm going to wash it away. But, just keep yourself busy, just keep yourself occupied, have a routine. And if we just do what they say, keep indoors, then we'll crack this and we'll get through this, and then we can all get back out there in our little second homes and camper vans, caravans, motorhomes, and just enjoy life. Can we just ask you just to do one more thing for us?
Yes. We're going to finish this video with a short clip that Ashley, our fire station chief from Northamptonshire, sent us. There was a couple of jokes from Ashley in the video. His wife is also an intensive care nurse with the NHS. But he sent us this little video clip and it is so powerful. Yeah. It's so meaningful, so profound. Please stay watching to the very end.
Yeah,
all right?
Absolutely. And obviously, please, everybody, stay safe, stay healthy, keep an eye out for any elderly neighbours you may have. Just make sure they're okay at a distance, and we will get through this. So from both Michelle and I, until the next time,
stay safe, stay healthy, and thank you for watching. God bless.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
The virus crisis is changing life as we know it dramatically tonight.
I can't wait for a year's time, when all of this is a distant memory. And there is a corona baby boom because all the lovers were loving. And there is a rise in small businesses because all the entrepreneurs had a moment of stillness and creativity. And all the children remember nothing but a time when all the mums and dads were at home drawing and playing ball games, and we remember it as the time we all got to stop and be present. We will remember the time our health was our first priority and people learned new ways to use fresh produce to feed their families. We remember the laughter and fun on TikTok, FaceTiming with our friends and family each day, date nights in the house, and home PE workouts with Joe Wicks. A time our real heroes in the NHS urged us to stay at home for the greater good, and our country showing their support by turning Wembley and the Angel of the North blue. And we were all forced to think outside the box and dream up new things and reinvent old ways, and for once, even amongst the chaos, there was community. There was a global rise in togetherness, and as the streets were quiet, our homes were bustling with love and laughter. That time is coming soon, just like any other crisis before it. This will all be a distant memory, a thing we soon listen to our children discuss in classrooms, or once was, that we share with our grandchildren. So to you, I know it's unsettling, but focus on the silver lining. We're all in this together, and there is so much beauty to see.